Alright, hopefully I'm on my page here. I'll have to squeeze in friends. I'm going to have to squeeze in a little bit more.
Lauren.
There we go.
So I'm just trying to share the class. Okay, I need to share.
There we go. Alright. Oh, that's a little crooked, but I'll have to work on that one. Cool. Okay. We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook. We've got an awesome class, you guys. Hi, Maddie. Oh, I'm so glad that you're on. Mom, am I in the right spot? Tammy hopped on. Love it when you get to work with your mom and she's your neighbor. Super, super cool. All right, cool. Hi, Ashley. Yes, no, I got this number and that one, so all of them will work on.
Okay.
So we are here. Hey, Emily's on. This is fun. Isn't this cool? Aren't they both so cute? I love it. Although I feel a little old sitting next to you guys.
No.
So. All right, it's all good. Actually, I don't feel that old.
You shouldn't.
No, I don't feel like I look that old. Okay.
No.
Anyways, so we are coming to you tonight to do, hi Pam, to do a class on essential oils for college students. As always, these are Grow Workspace classes. I love Grow Workspace. Just want to throw it out there, I am not an essential oil guru. Before using oils 8 years ago, I didn't know what essential oils were, and then I got introduced to them. I thought they smelled really bad, they were too expensive, and they probably were a bunch of hocus pocus and didn't work, right? Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, good. So my name is Angela Mann, for those of you that don't know me, and this is Dana.
Hi, I'm Dana. I go to college at UW Eau Claire right now, and we're in the middle of finals and being online. So, not very exciting, but we
Not
get to
a
be
good
home
situation.
and do online classes and all this
And
good
be
stuff at
here.
home. Yep.
Yeah, and be here. And this is Lauren.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I got started with oils because of Dana. I also go to Eau Claire, and yeah, this week is gonna be interesting, but
we have our oils to
But
get
we
us
have our
through.
oils.
Right, you're using a lot of stress away, right?
not Dana. Dana does
Oh,
not like
yeah,
stress.
you're not a stress away fan. No worries, no worries. So if it looks like I'm looking down a little bit, it's because I am, because the oils are down there that we're going to talk about, and also the class notes are down there, so don't mind me. But I'm super excited to have these two here because a lot of times when people think of like using essential oils, I feel like people really think like it's the moms with the kids and mostly the moms with the kids, right?
Yeah.
And so, but that's totally not true. There are so many people, like college students, high school students even. No, Frankie. The dog is eating the chair. Go find daddy. Go. There are so many even high school students. I mean, you can be 16 years old and choose to have your own account with ordering essential oils and then sharing those oils with other people, even in high school, and use it as a stream of income, which is super, super cool. Like, who'd have thought? Some of our youngest people at the top of our company are actually college students. When we go to convention every single year, you won't believe the amount of 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds that are doing this, and people that are making a career out of it. I just was at a seminar where there were people for network marketing. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that, right? This terrible stigma. But they are making, stop it, Frankie, go. They are making, it's a great income. We won't throw in any talk about income because I do want you guys to know, like, as college students, and these two are going to share how they use.
Is he biting your toes?
Aaron. Real life, it's babies, it's dogs, it's Aaron.
It's Aaron.
Dog. It's Aaron. He's supposed to have the dog and the babies, and he only has the babies. The dog is eating the chair, and it's I don't know if you guys could hear that. It was shockingly loud. Yeah, see,
He's
Frankie.
chewing a chair.
That's frankincense. Trying to be loud during the essential oil class. Okay. Anyways, thank you everybody that is taking your time out of your evening tonight to be here for this class. I hope that especially these two can give you guys a little bit more perspective on how you can use essential oils and all that kind of stuff. So we will just get started. You heard these girls talk about how stressful school is this week, right?
Yeah,
Like, oh my gosh, I do not ever want to go back to college.
I don't either.
I'm not going to be a bad influence on them, I swear. I'm not telling you should not go to college, girls. I'm not saying that. But I she's like, meow. But I am saying, what did you, oh yeah, she said she's going to school for business, right? And so Erin just said, business might come in handy for this anyways. So,
for sure.
Anyways, the premium starter kit, did you both get started with the premium starter kit? Okay, so that is this really cool kit right here. It's got 12 essential oils in it, right? It comes with 12 these days. Yes. 12 essential oils. You can unplug it. And then a diffuser.
That you pick.
So do you both stay in the dorms, right?
Yeah.
Do you
can
diffuse?
You can have your diffusers there.
Yeah, cool. So that's a big thing, especially for staying healthy right now.
Yeah.
Having
We walk in the door, and because we're always together, so we walk into one of our rooms like, okay, what are we putting in the diffuser now?
Yep.
I love that.
And especially because you can't have candles. Not that you should have candles anyways, but you can't. So this is a good way to.
My gosh, that is so awesome. You could get every single college girl to get a diffuser. Yes. My mind is like, let me go enroll in college for a bit here. I'm just gonna go hang out with these two. Yep. That's cool. So what do you find yourself diffusing more often? Like immune stuff, stress stuff, focus stuff?
Stress and focus, and I mean, we
Sometimes,
worked out and about a lot.
Yeah.
So not a lot of immune, but it's important. And I did a Zyto scan, like right when we got to the dorms, and my lungs were like shot, and I think it has to do with the air quality and like living in a brick room. So we were diffusing a lot of things.
Yeah, I do a lot of like the citrus oils just because they help me wake up, because I wake up and I'm just like, I have to do this, like I don't want to, so those ones are always good ones to help me wake up.
Yeah. Citrus oils are really great for studying too. So they say that they help you with memory recall. I don't know if I can actually say that anymore. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've talked about that. But diffusing citrus oils or oils like peppermint and stuff while you're studying and then going to take the test while you have those oils in your hair, because oils actually last the longest in your hair, so they don't make your hair look oily. So for like, citrus fresh, lemon is really good, rosemary is really good. I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. In the study I'm talking about, which I don't have a link to it, so you're just gonna have to take my word. I think it was, they were diffusing citrus oils in one classroom and then a placebo in the other, and the kids in the citrus diffusing classroom went up a grade and a quarter. I mean, super cool, hey? So whether you're in college or whether you just have children at home or you're homeschooling, getting the citrus oils going. And also, they say citrus oils are supposed to be really motivating. So like if you want your kids to clean your house, always have the citrus oils in the diffuser.
And if you don't have your diffuser, if you're going to class, we all have a head of hair. Or a bald head, I don't know. You can take your diffuser with you wherever you're going. So.
Right, for sure. So this premium starter kit is how both of them joined. And it's valued over, did we hold it? You held up the diffuser, right? Mm-hmm. You get the diffuser, you get the oils, you get some sample stuff. It's valued over $400 in product, but you literally can get the kit for $165 right now. And they do have some kits like the Welcome Home kit and the Thieves kit. It's like $125. This is the best bang for your buck. You're gonna see that we're gonna talk about stuff for studying, for pain, for weight management. That was occasional pain. For tummy troubles, respiratory, just everything. It is like the best way to go. And the cool thing is like, I know a lot of people, and you have to tell me if you guys were either of them. You're like, oh, like $160.
That was me. That was me. Dana has been talking to me about oils since April when we started working together. And I was just like, sounds amazing, but I don't want to spend that money. And then we got to college and I was like, you know what, I trust you with this, and it sounds good. So I tried it out. I didn't use my oils that much at first. Like, I was just like, oh, pretty oils, walked away. Like, did not use them at all. And then Dana was just like, okay, Lauren, do this, do that. Like, put this in the diffuser, put this on your chest, do this. And I was just like, okay, whatever. She's telling me to do this. And then
now she tells me to do it.
It's really back and forth with each other. We are always telling each other, oil up, do this, like always. And so since then, I've noticed the difference, and I absolutely love it.
I love that. That's so cool. So for those of you that are college students and you're like, $160, that might be like a whole weekend of waitressing tips. Like that's a lot of money. The investment is totally worth it. And here's why, and we're going to talk about this at the end, but you get some of your friends together and you just tell them all the amazing things Oils are doing for you, and then they get their kits through you. You have a referral link. That's what's really cool about it. You don't have to do this as a business, but regardless, you have this referral link, and you can actually earn the money for your kit back right away by sharing with 3 friends. Because you're living...
Not hard. Like 3 friends. I
Yeah.
mean, even if you don't have a lot of people that you talk to every day, people are going to smell the oils. They're going to notice that you're like functioning through the online school and wonder like what you're doing, or they'll see your diffuser in your room and ask.
Well, and I know like college was a hard time for me emotion-wise. Like
Yeah,
these oils work on emotions. They actually can pass through your blood-brain barrier and work on your brain. And so, I mean, that was back in a time where I was on and off of depression medication and stuff like that. Like and anxiety medication. I just wish I had these oils.
Oh, he's back.
Here comes the big dog. But Young Living doesn't pay advertisers. They pay us to advertise. So it's not that the oils are expensive because they're paying all of us these bonuses. No, they take the money from big advertising companies and they pay people like this, right? People trying to earn their way through college, or moms that are, single. I was a single mom for a long time trying to make my way and follow my dream and share and help other people. And so that's what's really cool about this company. Okay, so throughout the class, we're going to give you some essential rewards options too. When you get your premium starter kit, or even if you don't go with the kit, but you just go ahead and get your wholesale membership to Young Living, there is so much more than just oils. Like, what would you say your favorite product is outside of the essential oil so far? If you had to pick one.
What about you, Lauren?
I have not been able, like, my rewards, like, everything that I've been getting on Essential
Oils.
Rewards is just oils, because that's what I like, but this coming month I'm going to start getting more, like, toothpaste, like, any of, like,
True.
mostly the personal care kind of stuff.
The dog! The dog is getting tall enough to get up on the table. That naughty dog. Sorry to interrupt. I'm just like,
okay.
So I love that you guys love oils. I'm not.
Yeah.
The first thing that I tried besides oils was I got Ninja Red, and I also got the Orange Blossom face wash. And when I was using that, I have more on the way, but my skin was the clearest it has ever been.
Yeah, there's a couple different face wash product lines. And one of our newest ones is Bloom, but I still stand by really loving Orange Blossom as a really good. I like some of the Bloom products, but the face wash, I think Orange Blossom is amazing.
I would go with that too.
But they have things like, when we talk about essential rewards, we talk about buying these oils, which last forever. They last forever. There's like 300 drops in a bottle, and you use a few drops. But you can actually earn cash back. So I don't know about you guys, but I love shopping at places that give me cash back, like Kohl's. I love shopping at Kohl's because I like when 30% off and Kohl's cash back. So Young Living does the same thing. And that's where we get to buy like fun stuff, right? Like lip gloss. This is one of my favorite ones. It's called Embrace, right? So they have all sorts of, isn't that so pretty? I would share, but you know what? The whole COVID thing. Can't be sharing lip gloss these days anymore. So it's not just that. It's the bath bombs. It's the things that you can treat yourself to because you earn all this extra money by ordering your stuff on our loyalty program, which will soon be called Subscribe and Save. But that too, like you can cancel anytime. You don't have to be on that program. You can order what you want. You can order when you want. So it's really cool. So throughout the class, though, we're going to just give you suggestions of stuff. Like, most of the stuff we talk about is going to come in these 12 oils. But I'm going to give you stuff like, hey, while you're at it, just right away, go on to Essential Rewards, and you'll be setting up your template for what you think you want to try next month. So these are the things that I suggest putting on there. It doesn't mean you're buying them tonight. It doesn't mean you're committed to them. You can change them before the date comes.
Just so you remember what they were.
Yeah, just so you can know what they are, okay? So I love all of the Essential Rewards and all of the promos. Young Living will give you, it's like, say I spent $190 with Young Living, and that's oils, that's my vitamins, that's my energy drinks, right? My Ninja Zing, that's my Ninja Red, that's my shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, like dish soap, cleaner for the dorm, everything, toothpaste. I'm gonna earn free oils. Like, that's how I'm gonna build my, one of our heads are in the way there. All those oils back there, right there, those are all things that come to me free every month to build my medicine cabinet or immune supporting cabinet, whatever you want to call it. Because it's free, just because I order things that I would buy on Amazon or Walmart or whatever anyways, okay? So before we dive in, I want to know, that was kind of a long introduction to the class, but who are you? Who invited you here? And if you are a student, where are you attending school? Remember, I want to get our giveaway to go to one lucky college student, okay? So if all of y'all are I was gonna say just are normal. If all of y'all are already in Young Living, I want you to tag a college student and say, this is who I think should get $25 in Young Living product credit, okay? So that is what I would love to see. Make sure you're tagging your college friends, or if you're one of our Young Living members and you're in college right now, or if you have a daughter in college, something. Let's bless some of these college kids, okay?
Orange Blossom face wash in the first.
Is the first on
Oh,
ER. See,
yeah.
we can't see all the comments. We're like, it's so far away, so we can all fit in. Okay, quality matters. That's the first thing I like to dive into, and I'm so glad that even you two can really enforce that to people, because before Young Living, did you know anything about essential oils?
Not much.
And I was just like, oh, someone had oils, so I was like, okay, I get some Walmart oils.
And I think the biggest question people have is like, why should I buy these when I can go to the store and get them for $5?
That's why, especially with being in college, that's the first thing I get to when I'm talking about oils. I'm like, there is a difference, and let me explain. And then people are like, okay, I'll listen, and I explain, and they're like, wow, I never thought of that. Like, it never came to me. Like, and I'm just like, yeah, there's a difference.
Know better, do better.
Yeah, it's crazy. So quality matters. Let's be real. Today, people are looking for clean products. They're looking for natural products. If products are filled with junk and harmful chemicals, we don't want anything to do with them. And you shouldn't want anything to do with them. I mean, all of the side effects of all of this yuck is just absolutely crazy. Young Living is the most transparent company for essential oils and essential oil infused products. Every single product is completely clean, no harmful chemicals, and also beneficial to your health. So it's cool. You're like buying your body wash from Young Living, which everything has hacks. So you can take one thing of body wash, I don't know how much it is, but you can break that into 3 bottles of body wash or 4 bottles of body wash. Same for our household cleaner. Like if you're looking for a cleaner for your dorm room, this can replace everything. This can clean your mirrors, your showers, your sinks, your toilets, your carpets, your everything.
And with the dilution, everyone, like, the bad rep is like stuff you can't actually dilute, like it's not going to dilute down. But with the Orange Blossom face wash, I seriously had like 4 pumps in my like reusable bottle, and I was running out, and I was at school, but it was at home, and I just kept filling it with water, and it was washing my face very good. Like, it does dilute.
That Orange Blossom stuff, I swear it lasts like a year for the bottle. I mean, it's crazy. So this again, really, really big. And the cool thing about Young Living is you can visit the farms. You can know exactly what the heck is going on. You can be a part of the harvest. I don't know if that sounds interesting to you guys, but I know for me, I'm like, that is so cool that you know what's going in these products. You know that there is absolutely no yuck. So
yeah, and they actually encourage that you go there and visit so you can see what's actually happening.
And you earn trips, you earn retreats and stuff. Being in the company, using the products and sharing the products with your friends, you can earn visits to the farms, to Ecuador, to all sorts of places. Emily and I went to Croatia, Turkey, Italy, Greece, Honduras, Belize. I mean, we've been all over with Young Living, and that dog is going to put a hole in my laundry room. My gosh, you guys, he's getting big fast. So, anyways, how important is it that you use clean, safe, and effective products? So 10 is super important, and 1 is not important at all. And be really honest, because I would have answered 1 9 years ago. Like, give me my bleach, and give me my pine sol, and it smells so good, right? So I think when you start using oils, you start doing the research, and you want the oils to work, and so you start realizing it's a lifestyle change. So be real, guys. If 1 is where you're at, drop a 1 below, right? Don't lie for me. I won't come knock on your door. Usage and safety is really, really important. For all the rule breakers out there, view these as guidelines, right? But put safety first and use common sense, okay? And we're all like, what is everyone saying? What are they saying? Okay, so first of all, make sure you dilute essential oils with a carrier oil if you're just getting started, okay? I don't dilute anything, but I tell you to start out because if you have more sensitive skin or you're putting it on, kids that you're nannying or your frail grandparents or whatever it is, you want to just make sure you start out diluting. And so what that means is mixing it with a carrier oil. So Young Living has a carrier oil. It's called V6 carrier oil. I don't know what Emily sent me a message saying because my devices are in use, Miss Emily. Okay, carrier oil. You can just do a couple drops of the essential oil you want to use with a couple drops of the carrier oil. And then don't put essential oils in your eyes or your ears. Very important one right there, okay? However, have you guys needed to use essential oils for your eyes or your ears at all for anything?
No.
Any support?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, some people do, right? Like, I think that when your ears really hurt or you have things going on in your eyes, it can be like one of the most annoyingly painful things going on with you. So like I had this issue with my eye, it was needing a little support, and I just took a warm washcloth and I put like lavender and purification on it, and I took a nap with it over my eye, and I woke up and like said thing was like my eyes felt great. It was really awesome. So great for eye support and ear support, but just don't directly drop it in your eyes or your eyes or your ears, okay? And then follow the directions on the labels-ish, okay? And I say ish because if it has a white label, it's a vitality oil. And if it has a colored label, it's not. They are the same thing. So, just so you know, we have to tell you if you're using oils internally to take a vitality oil. But it's the same as the colored oil. So read between the lines there.
Also, dilution is good for saving money. That's why, like,
Yeah.
everyone's always like, dilution is good for your skin if you're putting it on. I'm just like, I mean, I don't really care that much. I care about saving my money. So that's what I do.
But diluting it doesn't make it
Less
like weaker
strong.
or
Yeah,
less
it
strong.
doesn't make
it's
it less
still
strong.
it's still there. It still does the job.
It actually can make oils last longer on your skin with the carrier oil. So
Yeah.
I love that you brought that point in. Make sure you keep bringing your tips in and just throw them
Yeah.
out there. You can use oils aromatically, so you can just inhale them from the bottle. I don't know if you guys have a really good. Oh, let's do motivation. Do you like motivation?
I don't think I've smelled that.
Oh.
That smells good.
So
I like
stress away, motivation, and orange, because I mix everything with orange, is one of my new fave diffuser recipes. But you can just inhale them from the bottle. Like,
I always do
puff
that.
the
I'm just like,
oils.
I'll be looking at my oils and just like,
Peace and Calming and Valor are the top two that I do that with. Like if I just need it right away, without even putting it on my chest or my neck first, just smell it from the bottle.
So, do you guys wear any like diffuser bracelets or necklaces? Or anything like that?
I took mine off when I showered today, and I was gonna put it back on, but yeah, you gave it to me.
Yeah.
What are they called? Lava beads?
Yeah.
And all you have to do is put like, I have my hair tied, a drop of the oil on the bracelet in your hand and roll it together and then put it back on and rub the rest on your neck or do whatever.
Okay.
And
It smells so
it's
good.
good.
I always
Hair
put
tie.
Valor on.
I didn't mean actually
Wait,
my
wait.
hair tie.
This is a hair tie.
Yeah.
How long have hair ties been like this? This is plastic, people.
It's so it doesn't, I don't know, break your hair.
It's
Oh,
you should
better
get some.
for
I'll get you
your
some.
hair.
Plastic hair ties. I just trying to figure that out. That's crazy.
Just put your hair back quick. Try it.
Baffled,
There
guys.
you go, guys.
Plastic hair ties.
Gosh,
Where have I been?
See, and it doesn't break it.
Do you use plastic hair
I
ties
think
or
they're
not?
not.
That's what I need to know. Drop that in the comments below. Did you know that hair ties are plastic
Okay, I'm
these days?
taking it out.
And I think it's easier. Like it's easier for me to take it out
Yeah.
with those ones.
Here I was going to go ahead and say you can put essential oils on your hair ties, but I
But
wouldn't if you have plastic hair ties.
No.
Well, I showed that in our other class that we did about the.
Yeah.
Emily always talks about for the
Like
quality,
citrus.
if you use lemon or citrus oil compared to what you buy in the store, and you pop a balloon with the lemon oil and it works. But if you use those little tiny rubber bands in your hair, instead of like getting it all knotted, you take your lemon or your citrus fresh and you put a drop on the hair tie and it breaks it, so you don't have to tear it out.
Wow. I'm learning from these two. Hair ties, removing them from your hair, This is so cool. This is why I love essential oils, because you learn something new every single day. When did you guys start using essential oils? Like, when did you?
September.
It's September, and I've been doing this for like 7 or 8 years, and I'm learning things from these two. This is so awesome. Super cool. That's why I love this community. Or you can diffuse essential oils. So that's my favorite way, is diffusing them, because I just love it being in the room. I showed them these to my house, and we walked through, and I think I have like 4 diffusers going right now in my house.
Oh, the balloon trick. Yeah, you blow up a balloon and you put a drop of lemon or some citrus and it pops immediately.
Crazy, right? So that's oils. Essential oils are really potent. You can use essential oils topically. Where do you guys put on essential oils topically?
I do
Everywhere.
like my
Everywhere.
neck or like
Digize on
Digize
your
on belly.
on your wrist. Well, not digize on your wrist, but oils on your wrist, on your neck.
Yeah, so I think greatest spots,
Or
especially
back.
like for emotional things, it's going to be wrists, behind your ears, or on your neck, on the back of your neck, your brainstem for
If you
focus.
have emotion oils that you don't like, or sleep oils that don't smell the best on the bottoms of your feet, put your oils on before bed and put your socks on, or just put your feet in your blankets, and you don't have to worry about diffusing them. And because some of them just smell like really earthy. But I always talk to Lauren about at the beginning, she'd like smell them and be like, oh, it doesn't really smell the best.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily how they smell to us that matters. It's what they do for our
And
bodies.
if you don't like the smell of an oil, usually that means it's what you need.
It's what your body
So.
needs. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love it. Yep, put oils on the bottom of your feet, because we have these VitaFlex points that go up all the way up to every cell in our body. It's kind of weird, but when you think about it, that's why people would put Vicks on the bottom of their feet. Or if you put garlic, if you rub garlic on the bottom of your feet and then you kiss your significant other, your spouse, like they'll taste the garlic in a matter of time. Well, essential oils are the same way. I know, crazy. Hey, you can try it out. Just see how it works.
Right.
So, anyways, all right. Let's see where we at. Internally, you can take essential oils internally. I used it before they came out with their Vitality Drops, which are these amazing flavor that you can flavor your water with, that have electrolytes in them too. They taste really awesome. But I used to just drink lemon in my water or orange in my water. And it's really good for weight management. So like if you want to avoid that, like what they call that, the freshman 15, right? Or sophomore 20 or whatever it is. I don't know. Or both, right? Drink oils in your water all day long. It will help kind of cleanse things out too. Really good for kidney support, and then it tastes good, right? It gives you energy. You get the emotional benefits.
Yeah, even if you don't like lemon water, I'm not like a huge lemon water person. It tastes sour to me, but if you put a drop of lemon in your water, it's not the sour, like untolerable.
Yeah,
Right.
It, like you can barely taste it. Like I'll put it in my big Yeti that's like this big, and I like do not taste it. And like I don't mind the lemon. It's just like one drop is good enough, and still taste
It's
it.
still working on your insides.
Yeah.
So.
Just make sure you're doing it in glass or
Not
stainless
plastic.
steel.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will eat through your plastics for
Yeah,
long.
that's what the plastic or the balloon is supposed to show. Like if it eats away at the balloon that fast, that's what it's also doing to the plastic.
Right, and people are like, well, is it going to eat my esophagus? No, it's not going to eat your
You're
esophagus.
not plastic.
You're not toxic, right? It's just going to eat at the toxins and flush them all out of your system. So, let's see. So, catching Z's. Sleep at night. Do you sleep good at night? Drop it in the comments below if you sleep good at night or not. Okay, and that's without essential oils. Most of the people on here are like, well, of course we do. We got our essential oils. So, I slept like crap last night, or I don't have enough time to sleep, or I was up all night studying. I couldn't get my mind off of what was going on. Are those like feelings that you guys have on a regular basis about sleep?
Without oils.
I'm usually fine, but like every once in a while, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I cannot sleep, and then peace and calming just knocks me out.
Yeah.
Peace and calming. And did you say Valor? You use Valor for sleep?
No. That was just one that we were.
Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah, Valor for me, during like some of the kids, it works really great for sleep, but for me, I find that if I put Valor on at night, it wakes me up. But this is just an example of how everybody's different. Like peace and calming might hype you up, but lavender might calm you down, or vice versa. And that's why I really like this premium selection kit. It comes in this cute little box here because you have options. What didn't work for you, just try a different one, right? You'll find other uses for that one that maybe didn't work the best for sleep. So Let's see. How many hours of sleep do you need to feel well at night? I was just talking to my friend about this. I was like, I need 8 or 10. Like, I love sleep. I feel good when I sleep good. I'm crabby when I don't get 8 hours of sleep. That's terrible. How many hours do you sleep a night?
I usually sleep 8, but over that, like if it's anything over 8, I feel like I have a hard time getting started the next day.
Yeah.
That might be my problem.
Yeah, if I sleep too much, I feel like an absolute bum. I'm just like, I cannot.
I'm gonna try and go for 7 hours and see
Yeah,
what helps me.
I always sleep like 7 to 8 hours.
Sometimes I sleep like 10. It's just
Maybe
too
too
much.
much.
I know. My husband's like dragging me outside in the morning. So we all know that we function better when we have a good night's sleep. And as a student, you face a lot of long nights. And sometimes when you finally get to bed, it's like I said, it's hard to fall asleep, especially those nights before you have tests or presentations. I don't know. Does that affect you guys when you know you have like a hard test or something the next day? Do you feel like
I feel like for me, it's yes. Or when I have, like I lay down, and that's when I have all my like new ideas. Or like some people get in the shower and they can just keep thinking about all this stuff. I lay down at night, and that's when my brain starts.
Yeah, that was me. But that still is me. My brain starts at night. So I'm going to give you this tip. If you are grabbing yourself this tip, the Peace and Calming is great, the lavender is great, the Stress Away is great, the frankincense is great. All those are really great for sleep oils. However, the next things, like if you seriously struggle with occasional nervousness or maybe seasonal blues or sadness is what I mean, or like worry, right? Or not being able to shut your brain off at night, these 3 oils. So one of them is Peace and Calming, which comes in our premium selection kit. And then the other ones are Tranquil and Rutavala. And like splurge on those, baby, or use your Essential Reward points for those because wow, it's like if you think about all the circles that spin, like you think about thinking, right? What are you going to do the next day? What are you going to get on your test? Are you going to remember this? Are you going to do that? Rutavala stops that from happening. It doesn't smell the best. So if you're one that doesn't like smells, it doesn't smell the best. Put it on the bottom of your big toe. So if you have a personal story about using essential oils for sleep, I want you to drop it in the comments below. But some of our favorites, again, for bedtime is going to be lavender, Stress Away, Peace and Calming.
Emily! Oh my gosh.
What? What did she say?
Oh, I said this time for when you get home and don't really remember how I got back here to work.
Just saying. Essential Zymes or maybe some Ninja Red before
Yeah.
bed. Nitro in the morning. Nitro
Oh my
Zing and
gosh.
Ninja Red.
There was one time I'm not talking about that. No, I just want to add another story. But there's one time
And it all comes out.
So I was going to my mom's house from my dad's, and I was like, okay, I need to get this physics lab done. And I was not happy with the lab because it was not working and it was not turning in, and there was another one I had to do after that. I was angry, let me tell you. But so my mom was just like, Lauren, you need some Peace and Calming. And I was like, like trying to get my stuff done. So she puts Peace and Calming in the diffuser. Minutes later, I was just like,
Could not finish the rest of our work.
I was falling asleep.
That's Stress Away for me. That's
Really?
Stress Away. The Peace and Calming just brings me down to like everybody's normal level or maybe just a little bit above. But I love it. That's super cool. I was talking about Tranquil. I forget. I don't know what ones you guys have smelt or not.
It's not Tranquil.
You haven't smelt Tranquil.
It smells good.
That's just craziness. This is good stuff. I would tell you to like put it on, but you might fall
No,
asleep.
I should not.
Yeah.
This is so good if you have issues with panicking or worrying. Like I said, it's like take me back to college days, and I remember carrying around my bottle of lorazepam. I kid you not. Like I just had to have it on me. I didn't have to like take it all the time, but that's like Xanax, maybe if you know that better. Anyways, I love Tranquil. It helps so much with worrying. Okay, motivation and focus. Once your body's well rested, so you use your oils for sleep, it's time to focus, right? So different things. Do you guys have any tried and true recipes for focus that you use?
We do a lot of frankincense to focus.
Yeah,
good.
because like it helps a lot with the just emotions, and like when my emotions are high, I'm just like, okay, bring me down, and so that brings me down, and then I'm just like, okay, focus, and then I'm just like, Young Living, messaging people, like,
I like
just
that she
going
said
off.
like Young Living and not like math class.
Yeah,
Science. No.
Young Living
I love
first.
it. I love it. I love it. Oh shoot, this is great. I love it. Okay, so they recommend diffuse your
Valor.
peppermint. Yeah, Valor's a good one. Oh, and these are roll-ons, guys. They come all nice and easy. That you just roll them on your wrists, and it's awesome. Peppermint and lemon together in a diffuser. So we have 2 diffusers in our bedroom. We do one for nighttime oils, and then sometimes if we're on top of things, we put the morning oils in, and then we push start. Peppermint, lemon, citrus fresh, joy. All of those are great ones. But in the premium selection kit, you have the peppermint, you have the lemon, you have the citrus fresh that you can do to get that extra get up and go kind of energy and focus, and help you already start to retain the information that you need to retain. So it is definitely the perfect study buddy combo.
For sure.
And then you can carry that along with you all day and just apply another drop of lemon or peppermint to a diffuser bracelet, or even just put some in your hands and smell it, right? Especially right before you take a test, because again, you were studying with those oils, and now you are going to be taking your tests, smelling them, memory recall. It's really cool. So if you have a personal story about oils helping with motivation and focus, make sure that you share it. Drop it below in the comments. We like to see how you are using essential oils. Another one is citrus fresh in your water for that increased energy, or diffusing citrus fresh for just mental clarity. Essential rewards options to add on are going to be KidSense Genius Oil. What did we just talk? Oh, that's what I was saying. Of course. So I take Genius Oil and I just go and drop. Yep, KidSense. This is for kids. If you want like the adult version, it's Brain Power. I think this is a little more cost effective. Brain Power is simply amazing. You can do the same thing with Brain Power.
Brain Power is good. Yeah, it's some of them don't necessarily smell like so good out of the bottle, but put it in your diffuser and it really changes.
Yeah.
Brain Power is so great.
Yeah, or again, just on the back of the neck, on your brainstem, on your temples. Don't get it too close to your eyes or it might bother you. So KidSense oils aren't just for kids. These are great ones for focus, for calming. And then Motivation was the other one. I know you guys already smelled that one, but Motivation is another extra good oil to get on your essential rewards. So do you guys do anything else to just get yourself, doesn't have to be oil related, but help get yourself motivated and focused, like ready to actually be present with school?
Drink your glass of water in the morning.
Yeah, that is so easy to tell people
Yeah.
to do,
And
but
you
it
forget.
is, but it is so easy to forget.
not do. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta start having a bottle of water by my bedside, and
Yeah.
before you even get out of bed in the morning, make sure you drink your water.
Yes.
Absolutely, just chug it.
It is so
Chug it right
good
away.
for your body to do that, and
You
I've
feel
like
so much
yeah.
better.
I've taught people that. But I forget.
Drink your glass of water before you have your coffee in the morning, and you won't feel like the dehydration is bad after you have your coffee. I don't know, but it helps.
We were out of Zing the other day, and so I was like, "Can you stop and give me a soda?" And Aaron was like, "Remember when you used to drink a whole glass of water before you had a soda, and then you would say, well, I don't really need the soda anymore?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, let me try it." But still, I might cheat and have a soda. Which is okay, but drink your water, drink your water. You're supposed to actually drink half your weight in ounces of water every single day. I don't know. How do you guys do that? Do you drink a lot of water? Let me know if you're a good water drinker.
I try to, but also with the motivation and just like getting started in the morning with all the citrus oils, because those are the good ones for like waking you up and all that. They're super cheap, so cheap, and that's what I love about them. I'm just like, okay, give me more orange, give me more lemon, give me more this, that. Like, I'm just like, they're only like $12. I'm just like, I can use so much, and it's amazing. That's one of my
Yeah, we were
favorites.
talking about the other day how with Emily, and when we're talking to people about oils, like we always talk up orange, and then they go to get their kit, and orange isn't in the kit, so they're like, well, that one doesn't come, so why would I get the whole entire kit just to get orange? But you can get an Orange Vitality for like $6, so add it on and put it as your like second month of ER, or have it ready for the next order that you place. It's super cheap.
Plus, a lot of people just starting in oils, they don't like those more like woodsy oils and stuff like that. And so when you cut an oil, and by that I mean mix it with like orange oil, which is the best oil, it just makes a whole new scent to it. It's not as offensive to people who don't use oils. like for me, I could wear all of the woodsy oils, and to me, I'm like, oh, I smell great. But I might walk into a room and people are like, holy cow, you know. And I would have done the same thing before I started using the oils, realizing what all the health benefits. So we talked already a little bit about like those occasional daily jitters, maybe being nervous before a test, or being homesick, or just being stressed out, or having drama with boys or friends or whatever it is. So you're gonna have your peace and calming, your valor, your stress away, and your lavender. All those are really, really good. For your next best option, vetiver and bergamot. So bergamot is one that is supposed to take your sorrow and help turn it into joy. Your grief and your sorrow. Some people absolutely love this, especially mixed in the diffuser with like joy and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of a nice smelling oil. And then vetiver is going to be more woodsy. I don't think I brought that one out here. Vetiver is a thicker oil, and it's really good. It's okay. It might be here somewhere. It's really good for those people that are really hyper all the time and have a hard time focusing. Vetiver on your brainstem, sacred frankincense, brain power, all those things are really good for that. So let's see. So oily ninjas, those of you that have been around the block a while, using oils for a long time, what is your go-to oil for calming and jitters? And newbies, when do you feel you have the highest stress? The beginning of the day, finals? Share that with us in the comments, and maybe what you're most excited to try. Then we have aches and pains, and if we have time at the end of the class, we have a really cool recipe that these two can make. It's coconut oil. It's a soothing muscle rub. So they say coconut oil combined with 6 drops of panway and peppermint, and then just store it in a glass container. Are you guys big make and takes? Like, do you like making your own stuff, or would you rather buy it pre-made?
I love that. I've made a few videos. Like, I haven't posted them yet, but I like made like a little moisturizer spray the other day. Like, I just got a big pack of just like glass spray bottles, and I got them. I was like, yes, I can't wait to do something with this.
Not so much me. I get the jars and I'm like, oh yay, jars, and then I don't make anything.
Yeah, and I was like, ooh, I like that jar. I'm just like, okay, let's put something in it.
I would just buy the stuff.
I'm with you. I mean, they were just in my office. I have tons of jars and spray bottles and roller bottles. Yeah, and they're sitting there. We used to have make and take classes all the time, but now with COVID, it's been hard. But today, if you guys, anybody that splurges, as long as you're somewhere in an organization, maybe with these two, maybe with me, maybe with somebody that invited you to this class, I'm going to personally send you one of these books, and what's really cool about it is it gives you ideas of different roller bottles you can make and different spray bottles you can make with the oils that come in the kit. It's so cool. And there's a wellness consult. There's like a little mini intro class. It's a fun little book. So you just make sure, if you decide to hop on board and get one of these kits today and join our awesome community, that you send me a message and you say, hey, listen, send me one of those books. And I'm going to throw in 2 spray bottles and 2 roller bottles for you. And they're super cute roller bottles. They're little diamond-shaped roller bottles. They're so cute. I'll send you girls home with some too for funsies. Okay, so oh my aching. That all to say, we're talking about sore muscles. Panaway and peppermint, and Valor, depending on what it is huge for sore muscles. Do you have any guys' testimonies to share with that?
I know Valor's a really good one to use after you get adjusted and like holding the alignment. So you'll go home and you're achy, but put Valor wherever you got adjusted and it holds that really well. And Panaway is great for joint and muscle aches, or if we go work out and afterwards and you're like dead calves on the way back.
Can't walk.
Rub
just
Panaway.
down the sidewalk.
Yeah, all the stairs going up.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
going to our rooms.
Panaway.
Do you do any like RC or Raven or anything?
We
on
do
your
Raven
chest?
on our chest and in our masks.
So we had to wear masks when we were working out at Eau Claire, and you know, I have troubles with breathing. I have like exercise-induced asthma, and I'm always running. Like that's my only workout. Like I always just like, what do? Oh, run. Okay, let's run. So you know, with the mask there, I'm just like, it is so hard for me to breathe. And there's one time, Dana was so worried about me. I was over here just, like running. I was like,
I could hear her from across the room. I had
Yeah.
my earbud or whatever they're called.
Your
beats in.
Yeah.
And I could hear her.
Yeah, it was so bad. I was like, I did not feel good. It was so bad. And so Dana was like, when we were walking back to our room, Dana was just like, Lauren, put your Raven on your chest.
That's
when you get in,
just
yeah,
got one too.
that was when I just got my oils, and I was just like, well, what the heck, like, and so she's like, put Raven on your chest before you go take a shower, and I was like, I was like, okay, whatever, it's just gonna, it's gonna wash the oils off, like, I don't know what the point is, like, I was just like, okay, whatever, I'll just do what she says, and so I get in there, and all of a sudden, like, the warm water on your chest is like,
opening you up.
Yeah, it was amazing. That was the best shower I've ever taken. And
I love that.
And I was in college. I was in community bathrooms, and that was the best shower I've ever taken. So
I love that. You know what I really love is I love the realness. I love okay, these oils aren't gonna work. I'm not gonna get it. Well, fine, I'll get it just because you're telling me to. But I'm not gonna use it.
I was like, I'm sick of her bugging me about this, and I'm slightly interested. So whatever, I'll just give you my money that is paying for my life.
Right, I won't eat this month.
No, this is
I won't eat this month, but I'll buy your stupid oils.
What I was thinking was, if you are going to invest your money in going to college and have to pay for a meal plan, you might as well pay $165 just to get Digest by itself.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Seriously, our guy friends use it. It is the best oil. Like, if you're in college, you might as well just get the kit for Digest. Because if you're giving away your money to the school for them to feed you the food that they feed you, you're gonna need Digest. Seriously.
Didn't you have a friend that was like, you gave him Digest and then he came back and was like,
whatever oil you put on me the other day when we were getting dinner, I think it helped.
Can I have some more?
Yeah.
Please. I love it. Cool. Or if one of your friends, obviously not you two, but one of your friends drinks too much or something like that, Digest is really, really great for that too, right? Just some in your water, just like that. Whatever, we're all into college. Okay, so bonus tip, deep relief roll-on. I love it because it's in a roll-on. This is really great for occasional aches and pains too, and if you guys want to put it on like your lower back or try it on the back of your neck or wherever, feel free. It's really cool. I love it. It's kind of like Panaway, except there's a few different oils in it, and it's a little less expensive, so great option for college students. But for real, my favorite pain relieving oil, this is like Panaway Peppermint and Copaiba all in one bottle. It's called Cool Azul, and Copaiba is like a really, really good one. So this, like you can smell it, it's very similar to Panaway. You can put it on too, like I said, if you guys want to put it on anywhere.
I have the cream,
Cool Azul pain cream.
Yeah, I used that one day, just like a little bit on my back, because we were at an expo or whatever, just sharing about Young Living there, and we were gonna be standing all day, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So I put a drop on I just put a little bit on my back, and then next thing you know, I was just like, oh, I didn't even notice. Like, it's fine. I'm fine now. But
I will have people come up to me all the time, and they're like, oh, your stuff isn't gonna help me, but I'll put it on anyways. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I haven't been able to move my shoulder like in years. Just give it to me, all of that, right? So it's really cool.
Yeah, now I come home and I put oils on my dad. Like Cool Azul, he's gonna need that one. I put Panaway on him.
That's what we'll do is in the coconut oil soothing muscle thing, we'll use the Cool Azul. Okay, so breathe easy. Students don't have time to miss school for any reason. Lack of sleep, stress, or colds. There are different oils that can provide a comforting aroma and create that relaxing atmosphere. Like they talked about Raven already as being one of them. It just opens everything up. And imagine like if you're in that state where you're starting to feel like a tickle in your throat and all of a sudden you're worrying and so then it gets worse, right? Putting that Raven on. I actually will take Raven and I stick it. I did it before these girls came over. And I made my kids too, right? Anytime we have new people over, because I don't know where you guys have been. Like you could have been shopping at Walmart not using hand sanitizer. I know you haven't, because I know you use the hand sanitizer. Plus, I made them hand sanitizer. But we stick Raven up our nose, and that's because this is one of the highest. I gotta be careful with my words here, but one of the highest immune boosting and can't say anti anything these days, but one of the best essential oils. And if you think about where your nose is the perfect temperature to breed the cold virus, okay? And so I want to make sure I'm swabbing all the areas that are really good to breed a cold virus, right? Especially if I'm having guests over. So yeah, we do that. And I know it's weird because it just started in March, but like we just raven up our nose, and I am confident that that is really a strong immune boosting thing. So of course I'm gonna do it. I used to do thieves up my nose, but that one burns. It's like snorting.
Yeah, I put that in like I put that in some of my tea the other day. Like it was the first time I had ever had thieves. Like I was drinking water with thieves. It was the first time, and so I was drinking it, and then all of a sudden I was like, my lips are burning. Oh my gosh!
So people, if you do like thieves shots, so like just a little splash of water and then thieves and wash it down. I didn't have like a little glass to do it in the other day, so I just like chugged some of the water and put the drop in, and it got all over my lips. I recommend finding yourself a glass, not doing it that way.
Emily will just straight in her mouth to put thieves. I'm like, but she can't do it up her nose, and I can, so I feel like
There you go.
there. Okay, freshman 15. Here we go. I knew they'd talk about it sometime. Are you familiar with this term? It's that expression that commonly used to refer to as the amount of weight students typically gain in their first year of college. I don't know if I gained the freshman 15 or not. I'm not positive on that. I'm sure I did. But there are a lot of ways that you can avoid this simply by, one, getting enough sleep, right? Using exercise instead of food as your stress reducer, and then just keeping healthy snacks on hand for late night. I was pretty impressed because we got pizza tonight for dinner, and I was like, well, I feel like they're going to want soda or something, so I'm going to get some, I know, I'm promoting like unhealthy things. I'm going to get some Pepsi and Sprite, and I was like, you guys want some soda? I wanted to be like cool and not have just water here. And they're like, no, we'll just take water. I was like, dang it all. Now I'm giving my kids soda.
Yeah,
because it's here.
the boys were all just like, okay, Sprite.
Yeah, I was like, man. So I don't know if you always follow healthy habits. I feel like you two seem pretty healthy from what I know of you so far.
I haven't had soda in a few, like every once in a while I'll have some soda, but like I don't drink soda, but
They probably don't eat pizza often either, but if you come
No,
over to my place,
I don't know about that one.
if I'm having people over, there's probably gonna be pizza here, okay? So you can use oils to support your sleep, to support your stress levels, and your digestive system. Just do it for a month, and I promise you that you will feel different. Like you were saying, at first you're like, but now you have like these testimonies, and you are just like mad.
I think it was when she was almost dying before she took a shower.
Yeah, that's when I was just like,
she's like,
okay,
maybe
this is real.
was-
Like,
Alright,
it's
not
crazy.
good.
Like the second you start actually like putting yourself into this stuff, you realize what it's actually doing. It's crazy.
And you don't necessarily like when you feel better, like if you take something for a headache, you don't necessarily think the moment that it goes
Yeah.
away, you're not like, oh my
you
headache's
don't
gone.
notice it, but
You
then,
look back and realize like I don't remember
That's-
feeling
yeah.
yucky anymore.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It is crazy. And then when something works for you, you can't not want to share about it, right? So then all of a sudden, your friend's not the crazy one sharing oils, right? You're the crazy one sharing oils, and people are treating you that way. But it's just a matter of time before people understand that essential oils work and want to use them for their own health. Even if it's not to make the extra money in college, it's just for your own health. But with the opportunity that you have to get into Young Living and even help pay for your college education or have extra money so you don't have to be eating ramen noodles all year long or whatever it is such a good opportunity, and it's such a good company. I know there are a lot of companies out there. I know I don't know, what are some of the companies?
Yeah,
that
I don't know. You get
people
weird messages on Instagram and stuff, and I just think about too, like I was worried about at first sharing with people and then being like, oh, I don't want this. Okay, cool if they don't, but you have to focus on the people that you can help change their lives instead of what people are going to think about it, because the yeses from other people are going to like outstand what other people have to say, and then the no's might be people that are still just watching and like, oh, I see this really does work, but I can't say yes to that yet. Like, you don't know when that's going to happen for them, so keep sharing.
And you don't know the one person. This is not like a business opportunity class, but I'm going to throw this out there because I know there are college students that can't afford their oils, and I want you to know there's a way that you can get them paid for, right? And then also earn an extra income or a full-time income, right? Like, my goodness, if I had only known about this instead of waitressing in college and bartending in college, I worked my butt off in school and then all night long waitressing, all weekend, double shifts waitressing. If I would have only started this then, like, holy cow. But you know that.
Lucky to be. I was like, at first I was like, I'm being dragged into this, and I'm just like, I got so lucky.
But also to have leaders who like know how to help share, and they're not in college, but they are doing a good job of
But they're just as cool.
Yeah, and helping us know how to like navigate through that with people.
The cool thing is it really does matter what community you're a part of, and we have a really awesome community where we will help. We'll never pressure you into sharing with other people, but we will give you that opportunity if you want it and help you with it and stuff like that. And there's a lot of opportunity out there because these products work, these products change lives, these products help with emotions, which can save lives, with all of the things that we talked about already. And so when you're looking for like a company and it's like a hobby, like, should I sell these purses, should I sell these candles, should I sell these wax warmers, should I be the Avon lady, whatever it is, this company has so much stuff: makeup, skincare, cleaners, essential oils, supplements, energy drinks, stuff for fitness, stuff for kids, stuff for animals, stuff for like what.
And that shows you, yeah, you don't have necessarily a certain target audience. Everybody is the audience for this, and like
you can share with it. You can change anybody's life, which is so cool. And the biggest thing that you will be so thankful for is when you meet that person that was on the edge, like literally on the edge, and you gave them some peace and calming or some joy oil or some whatever, and they give you the biggest hug in the world down the road, maybe not right away, but like, and tell you, listen, this saved my life, like literally.
And you don't know when that's going to be.
Yeah, you don't know when that's going to be, and you don't know, and the other thing you don't know is when you're going to meet that one person who takes off and is like, I am doing this, I'm going to share with the world because I know all these people that can help. And so don't hold yourself back and don't limit yourself to the idea that it doesn't matter, again, it does not matter if you have a wholesale account for the products, do not sell yourself short because you have a referral link. And why let somebody else get paid when you could get some bonuses to get your oils paid for? If your neighbor doesn't sleep at night, give them the lavender and tell them, hey, if you want some of this, please use my referral link. Like, don't hold back on that. Or your neighbor or your dorm neighbor,
and just like
whatever it is.
That's the hard thing too, not to make it like a all about me show, because it's not about you. It's not about like the opinions you'll get or judgment. It's about the people who need the products to help their sleep and their emotions and their stress and all those things. Like, that's what the important part is.
And it's so cool. The relationships you make are like none other. The places that you travel is like none other. The opportunities that you give people, it's really an awesome company. So they give this really cool Freshman 15 roller recipe, and it is 6 drops of peppermint and 6 drops of digest into a roller bottle, and then fill the rest with carrier oil. It says if you get an upset stomach or feel the bloat for any reason, including greasy food, too many cocktails, or it's the time of the month, for sure that's a big one, your Happy Tummy Roller is going to be your new best friend. It works fast. Really good for emotional stuff. If you struggle around that time of the month, like, talk to me, I'll let you know. I used to really have issues. I'll share my stories in private, not on Facebook, okay? Life 9 and probiotic is another one. They're like, this is so important for digestion, for moods, and for more. And then Ninja Red, which at some point soon, I'm not sure when, we're going to do a Ninja Red class, okay? This is our antioxidant drink. This is so important for everything. If you want more information on what it is, but we're talking mood and weight and blood sugar and blood pressure, all of those things it supports. Healthy energy levels, all of the healthy things you want to support is in here. You might not be able to eat the right amount of fruits and vegetables because it's expensive, but you could take an ounce of Ninja
or
Red.
your college isn't feeding it to you, just saying.
every time we would go to Hilltop to go grab food, we were just like, okay, so we have potatoes,
beans, and rice.
That's about it. And we're just like, okay, we need some fruit, we need some real vegetables that don't taste like absolute freaking chemicals, like, gross.
These poor girls.
meatballs, and then I cut them pizza instead of, I'm going to give them a glass of Nings Red.
That's okay. At least it tastes good. Hilltop does not taste good.
Okay, I'm not sure if we're allowed to say that, but we're not anti-Hilltop. We're just not.
Yeah, you guys love your school.
We do, but we're just. It's probably just a big deal to feed 10,000 kids healthy food, but it should be done. Just saying.
Disclaimer there. Okay, so it's really good for energy, so you're not sleeping in your class. That Nings Red is really good for immune support. Nobody can afford to get sick before finals, right? And then the other thing that you would have in that premium selection kit already is Thieves. So, and that's really good for it too. We talked a little bit about clean spaces. This is a big money saver again, and space saver. This is all you need for a cleaner, you guys. One drop in a spray bottle, and it's your household cleaner. One drop full in the laundry. I don't know if you do laundry there or not. It works in the laundry. It's really, really awesome.
Oh yeah, Lauren, you can talk about your laundry dryer balls. You use those.
Oh yeah. So, you know, everyone at college is always just, they have the little dryer sheets and stuff, and I was just like,
Stinky kind
I had them, and I was like, I mean, I guess so I went home like the week that we got there, like a week after we got there. I was like, okay, I'm going home. So I went to I did my first load of laundry at home, and one of my mom's dryer balls, hopefully she's not watching, one of my mom's dryer balls got stuck in one of my sleeves or something, and so it ended up coming back with me to college, and I was just like, I can just use my dryer ball instead, because then I won't have to pay for new dryer sheets. And so I was like, well, if the dryer ball doesn't smell good, like it doesn't make it smell like anything. So I was like, well, I need something to make it smell good. And I had just gotten my oils, and I was like, I've seen people put lavender on this before, so I just, and then into the dryer, and my clothes smell amazing. I know a lot of people use Thieves, because that's a good cleaner one.
Lemongrass.
Any of the citrus for a fresh scent, but yeah, I love dryer balls.
And they're not chemical filled.
They're not
going
chemical
all over your
filled.
clothes, which
Yep.
I think is another thing that we don't even know. We don't even know about as young people. That's funny, but we don't even know the effects of what's going on in our bodies, and your laundry soap shouldn't be bright green. Just saying.
I love that you two are starting at this age worrying about chemicals, and it's just going to save you so much down the road. I know for me growing up, it was we didn't really have the education. We used whatever we wanted to use, and everybody was like, well, I did it for how many years growing up? Yeah, but how high are the rates of cancer and kidney disease and liver disease and all that kind of stuff? So maybe it's the chemicals they're putting in it are small enough that it can go in that bottle, but what happens when you use it day after day after day and it's building up in your system? It's scary. It is after 8 o'clock. We do have testimony calls that our team gets to partake in every single Monday night at 8 p.m. Central, because of our awesome leader that puts these on, and they're really awesome. It's a whole big huge team of people that come on, and they just share testimonies. It's so cool. If you want information, ask one of us, send me a message for the link. We'll get you on there. We do calls every single Monday, and I'm not sure what next Monday is going to be, but I promise I'll advertise it before next Monday. Okay. And if there's a certain class you want, let me know. Somebody asked about diluting, just real quick. I can't see all the comments, but I do see the last ones. That says, I was wondering about whether or not to dilute for a 1-year-old. Their family's brand new to oils. So here's the deal. It depends what you're using. Always oils on the bottom of the feet for babies. And 1-year-olds, you can just put oils on the bottom of their feet, right? So I don't always dilute on the bottom of the feet, but I would always start out diluting, and I choose the baby gentle oils. So there's a book called Gentle Baby, which is very, very good. I know this is a college class, sorry, answering the question though. Gentle Baby is a really good book for that. I think they probably would say to dilute a little bit. It depends, again, what it is. So a hot oil, anything on the bottom of the feet, I don't dilute. But I'm supposed to tell you, especially with babies, to dilute. So always tell people start out diluting just to err on the side of safe. I also don't put eucalyptus on babies, and I don't put peppermint on babies under 1 year old. There are substitutions. Some people say it's okay. Some people say it's not okay. I err on the more side of caution. And I know that they make baby-friendly blends, and you can find lots of baby-friendly blends. So start out diluting just to be sure. And if you're like using oils for 8 years and you're like, I got this, we use oils, we're good, and don't dilute, bottom of the feet, you shouldn't really have to dilute. And the oils that you would be using on babies is going to be like lavender, gentlest oil, frankincense, gentlest oil, right? And I don't know what other oils, like oils on the spine. Again, I just use the gentle oils for the babies, and I use the book Gentle, is it called Gentle Baby by Deborah Rayburn? I think it's called Gentle Babies. And Gentle Baby, very gentle oil. So I'll put oils a lot of times on the outside of the clothing or on my clothing, right, to bond or to calm down babies. So there is that, your question for that. Copaiba for teething, yep, works really, really great. Kid Sense on the 5-month-old, I love it. You guys, I can't wait to go back and read these comments. I also haven't been able to scroll through the comments to pick a giveaway, so we're gonna go and do that, and we'll post it in just a little bit. Please, if you have not, tag a college student that you think should be entered into a giveaway, and if you could like tag their name and then put college student or something so I know that you're tagging them because you think they should be entered into a giveaway, I would surely appreciate it.
What was the first book?
The first book is
The Essentials Guide to
Your Guide to
Your Inspired Living.
Yeah, Inspired Living. We're going to make this, we're going to hop off for those, I don't want to go into the testimony call time, so we'll hop off, but they're going to just take coconut oil, they're going to put it in these jars, and I don't know,
jars.
maybe 15 drops of Cool Azul, and then you can make some fun things. Yeah, do you guys have anything else to say?
If you are looking for any like certain blends that don't come in the book, or you're like, you just want to look at something different, or like what I do is like look for something new to make that I can put in one of these jars or in a spray bottle, I always go to Pinterest and look up Young Living and just
Or she can be your Pinterest.
Or I can be your Pinterest. Contact me and I will share everything. My mom sent me a text the other day and was like, hey, I want to make these like shower steamer things, and I was like, I got you. And I pinned a few things on my board, and I was like, okay, we're gonna look at this in a few days and we'll figure out what to make, and I'll make a video on it and we can share with everyone. And I absolutely love that.
Do you guys spend more time on Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram. And I was going to say, not to be an Instagram plug then, but like she is going to be sharing the DIY type things on her Instagram, so that is going to be a good place to find it.
Yeah, and I can share it on Facebook too.
Yeah. We'll pop in on comments. I'm going to take you guys in this on Facebook. I should have right away, but I think I can still do it. Darn it all, I'm sorry that I didn't do that. But hopefully it will go to your wall. But make sure you comment in with your guys' Instagram handles so people can go ahead and follow you, because I know you're both doing a lot with oils and going to be doing more. So these two are awesome. Give it up for them. Hearts, hearts, hearts. For coming here and driving all the way here and being around my really chaotic family.
It's not.
We love it.
Not.
We were happy to come.
So thank you, girls, and we'll see you guys later. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Now, good deal, because it's gonna die soon here.